Hi, Dennis Wilson, the founder of Small Business Dream. I just wanted to share some thoughts I had today as I was going through Small Business Dream and doing all my follow-up calls for my MLM software company. And I started to think about follow-up. And I started to think about how important follow-up is. And I started to think about that because just the last week, I had a customer come on board that has been on my drip follow-up for 12 years. He bought every other kind of solution he could while avoiding the main thing that we sell, had every excuse in the book, but my email autoresponders kept dripping on him. I reached out probably once a year because my system told me to, and I talked to him by voice. And when he finally bought, he said, Dennis, I wouldn't even consider looking at anyone else. He says, because you've been there for 12 years, giving me free information, helping me along my way, and never getting the sale. He says, well, now you got the sale. If you're that good before you got money, he says, I can't even imagine how great it's going to be to work with you. So 12 years of follow-up got me a sale. So I started to think, how many people follow up for 12 years? How many people have a system that allows them to know that when they got the customer, the first contact was 12 years ago? This is the kind of thing Small Business Dream can do for anybody, between email autoresponders and semi-automated follow-up through social media and phone call logs and what you said and what you did, all working together. You can become a follow-up pro. Now, I waited 12 years, but that was a $30,000 sale. So was it worth waiting 12 years? Hey, would have loved if it only took 2. But on the other hand, 12 years later, there's a $30,000 sale because Small Business Dream kept me on top of my follow-up, and I didn't prejudge, and I didn't say, oh, he's never going to buy, I'm going to stop following up. I just followed the process until he said no. He always told me, you know, maybe someday we're just not ready. Maybe someday we're just not ready. We're going to try this. We're going to try that. I don't think we're ready. I don't think we're ready. He never said, no, I'm not interested. I kept following up because my system, it's a system. I don't think. It tells me what to do. I do it. I don't think. I don't prejudge. And yeah, $30,000 sale 12 years later. Woohoo! Go Small Business Dream.